Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today we have the pleasure of having with us Ms. Anshu Raval, who is a very good combination of a lady who's worked for a long time in hotels and now she is a hotel instructor. In fact, I must tell you one thing that any instructor in hotel management should definitely have worked in hotels to be able to give to the students a first-hand experience of what hotels are all about, and I'm sure you'll agree with me. So, welcome, Ms. Anshu Raval.
Thank you,
And
sir.
my first question to you would be that what do you think, or what is your take about ladies working in hotels? Because this is something very new. I should not say new in India, but this trend has started just about a decade and a half ago.
Yes, sir.
So the audience would like to hear that perhaps. Yeah,
Yes.
tell me.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for inviting me here. Um, Ladies or female, actually, hotel industry has always been male dominated.
Male dominated, right?
You will see chefs, front office managers, room division managers. They were all male. But a decade ago, there was a numerous changes. They are still happening, and companies are working towards so that they can hire more and more women empowerment actually is happening in the hotel, not only at the unit level but at the higher corporate levels also. And for example, I would like to give you that flexible timings in the shift that has already been incorporated in a lot of corporate houses in the hotels. IHG, one of the major company in the hotel industry, not only in
Yeah.
India, abroad, they have also come up with various initiatives for women. Like they have been providing a flexible maternity leave benefit.
Oh,
Earlier,
wow.
hotels were not
I know
were
that
not
because at my
giving.
time.
They used to send the female employees on sabbatical, but nowadays they have come up with flexible maternity leave benefits, which are which is encouraging a lot of female hoteliers, college students to opt this industry. Otherwise, earlier females used to shy away from the hospitality industry
Correct,
due to these hardships that we face in the hotel industry. I myself have faced a lot of what can I say, the gender differences. But nowadays, the hotels are not like that. They are providing a very warm environment. They warmly welcome you, whatever the gender is, because they are giving you equal opportunities in the hotel.
Yeah. What I think, madam, is that the Western countries took over to ladies work in hotels much before
Yes.
India did.
Absolutely.
And now I believe the ladies are being so much encouraged that some hotels and some companies are even prepared to send the lady managers for further studies on which the hotel themselves will take care of.
Yeah, the irony
And
is
training.
Yes, absolutely, sir. The irony is, a few years back, there was a psychologist who has conducted a study. Diago was the name of the scientist who has conducted this study, which states that in tourism industry, 70% employees are females
Oh, wow.
all over the globally,
Very good.
all over the world. But ultimately it comes up to a particular unit when where females do not get that much of opportunity, and they do not get that much of exposure on the front level. But still the companies are working towards it. You can see in earlier times there were very less hotel management institutes, but nowadays you can see there are numerous various hotel management institutes.
You're right, right.
And the girls and boys ratios are also coming up to the appreciable levels. You can appreciate them.
Yeah, yeah, of course. Oh, what I also see is that for the last, I know so many lady general managers of hotels, and so many area managers and area directors are
Yes,
ladies
yes.
now. In fact, nothing is stopping them from
Yes,
going up
I
the
would
ladder.
like to add that in 2019, in 2020, the award ceremony has not yet been conducted, but in 2019, Hospitality Biz, Kanika Hasrat, she is the general manager of Vivanta, New Delhi Dwarka.
Yeah, yeah, we
She
know her.
got the best general manager in the in
Very
this
good.
region, and she is a
Very
female.
good. Yeah.
And she is a core operations person, so she received that award. So we have numerous very good examples in the industry that are establishing a benchmark for
Very good.
everyone.
So what we see is that more and more ladies should get into it. because hospitality is in the blood of ladies, isn't it?
Absolutely, yes.
When it comes to taking care of people, guests at home, it's the ladies who do most of the planning, and
Right.
they already have this instinct and this very good quality of looking after people at home, taking care of them. Very good. Now, one thing which comes to my mind is that a lady general manager or a lady director of a hotel or whatever is also a mother.
Yes.
She also has a family to look after. So I see that there's a dual responsibility, one of home front and one of the hotel front. So, there's an added responsibility because men perhaps do not have so much of responsibility work looking after the home chores or whatever. So what is your take? What do you feel about how do you balance these two?
Um, in this, I would like to appreciate the hotels and the industry that we have now, because these hotels have started taking a lot of initiatives to support the women, to support women not only in the workplace, but they delegate such responsibilities along with which they can support their homes also. They
Yeah,
can
right.
look after their child also.
Children, yeah,
In fact, in some hotels, they are also coming up with initiatives like you can take a certain period of leave so that you can support your child in studying. If a child is having 10th exam or 12th exam, you can get
Special leave is
special
given, yeah,
leave,
granted, paid leave.
paid
Yeah,
leaves.
right, of course.
And in some hotels, they are also providing scholarships to students, to
Okay.
the staff children, so that they can provide them better education, not only in the hospitality field, in various
Whatever
other
field that they
fields.
want
Yes.
to get into.
And I think somehow, I don't know, I am a woman, that is why I am supporting this statement, but I think that women are much, much, much more stronger than men.
Absolutely right.
And
You're absolutely
whatever
correct.
the situation is, they keep their calm, they with their patience,
Yeah, yeah.
with their aptitude, plus the positive attitude that they have, they tackle much, they tackle the situations much better way. And
Definitely,
that
that's why they're coming to be such successful
yes,
managers. Yeah.
and that is the reason in hotels you will find more females nowadays
Yeah, right.
than men there, because hotels are they are commercial. They do not work for one day. They work for 365
For
days,
365, you're
24
right.
into 7.
24 into 7.
In fact, to my students also, I always say that in hotels we do not sell products or services, but we create experiences for the guest.
Good.
And for experience, you require time to create experience.
Correct.
You cannot do it one day. So it is a continuous exercise. And when you are involved in such a cycle or in such a exercise, you need to give your flesh and blood, everything to your job.
Correct.
And that is why it has always been little difficult for women than men to cope up with hospitality industry.
Yeah, and what I also see is that in the kitchen, there's such lady chefs that do such wonderful jobs.
Yes.
Again, the women instinct in them comes out, and they can always present their work to a far greater extent than the male chefs can do. Good. So very nice of you. One last question, which I have, if you
Yes,
have
sir.
time, is that hospitality does not mean only hotels. It's a very, very wide area, very large domain, I should say. So, which are the other different areas of hospitality in which ladies can prove themselves to be as successful as they are in hotels?
This I would like to say that when you do hotel management, you think that no, my boundaries are only up to hotels, that too only for 5-star hotels. We do not think about resorts, we do not think about various different hotel establishments.
Yeah.
But I would like to tell you that when you do hotel management, not only male or female, but everyone whomsoever is doing a hotel management, it's not limited only to the hotel boundaries.
Right.
You have opportunities in airlines, you have opportunities in cruise liners. In fact, females are not only working in a 5-star property, but you can see females in, whether it's a serene cruise liners or it's a top-notch luxury hotel or a restaurant, you will find female chefs, you will find female bartenders even now.
Yeah.
And cabin crew, airlines, it's one of the major
Yeah, right, of course. Airline is known by the ladies, who work
Yes,
for
air
the.
hostesses, and it's
Yeah.
a very lucrative job. It's not only in India, everywhere you have very good airlines like Lufthansa, Qatar. They hire females from hospitality background because it becomes a you know advantage
Correct,
for
correct, correct.
them because they do not have to spend time and money
Yeah,
to
they're
train them. They
already
are already
half
trained.
trained already,
Yes.
and that's how it's very easy for them to adapt to working in
And
in
service
the airlines.
industry, you have banks are there, multinational
Oh
companies are
yes, we
coming
see
in,
a
they
lot of
hire
ladies work.
hospitality people coming from housekeeping background in hotel management. They are hired by big facility companies like JLL. They
Yeah.
hire them. You have multiplexes. They are also part of service industry. But sometimes what happens is when you do hotel management, we only think about hotels.
Yeah,
But they are,
correct.
but they are,
Hospitality is
yes,
as a
sir.
misnomer actually. People think it's only hotels, right?
But there are multiple avenues available to us, and not only this, I have my friends who are working in hospitals also. These
Yeah, of
hospitals,
course, right.
they hire hospitality graduates, especially people coming from housekeeping, room divisions background, front office. Major, vacancies are available in the hospitals.
Oh yes, yes, yes. And I believe a lot of ladies are working for in retail as well.
Retail, yes,
Yeah,
you have very good these car companies like Audi, Mercedes. They
yeah.
hire hospitality graduates. Especially in some of the cases, females is a major requirement
Oh yes, yes, yes,
for
yes.
their fulfillment of job vacancies.
Although this was supposed to be my last question, but one more question has crept up while I was talking. You know, what we also see is look around and see that there are many lady entrepreneurs also
Yes,
who've come up to
come
be
up
such
with, yes,
successful.
sir.
I want to say I know a lady who started baking and she's doing so well.
Yes, sir.
There are ladies running restaurants. The ladies are into the training of air hostesses and various other things. So I'm sure ladies have a lot of bright future, I should say,
Yes,
something that they can really look forward to. And in India, this has happened over the past 1.5 decades, or I should say, at the most 2 decades. And that is why ladies, and in fact, the girls, should not think twice about this profession. This profession, as Madam said, was at one point in time a very male-dominated area, but it's no more like that. So very good. Thank you very much for your
thank you, sir.
time, Anshu Madam, and we wish you all the best. I'm sure you're doing very well already. Event management also is one thought which is
Yes.
there's a lady who is into event management. She's doing wonderful
The Him
jobs.
Kashyap Associates,
Yeah,
yeah,
and she employs so many men.
so many men. Yes, sir.
Good. Thank you very much once
Thank you,
again,
sir.
and all the best to you, madam.
Thank you so